Hello, I'm Trent, aka oTradeMark here. You guys see these beautiful mythic airwind skins and legendary skins. Every one of my anime adventures videos, we're going to be giving away a skin. For this video, if you want to win one of those legendary skins, go ahead and comment in the comments below your Roblox username or your Discord username, as well as which legendary skin you actually want. I'll go ahead and pick one of the comments and announce that in the next video for that. But today I want to talk to you guys about the new Update 7 Black Clover Mythic units. So there's actually, originally I wasn't thinking that all of them were so great, but now that I've learned more about them, taken a look at their stats, their Evo stats, there's quite a few good units this update, okay? So let's go ahead. I'm actually just going to start. I'm just pretty much going to defend the back here just in case they leak. But while my team is going to work there, I want to talk to you guys about the 5 brand new mythic units. Instead of tell you what they are, I will just show you them right here. Here you go. The 5 mythic units for this update is Asta, Yuno, Yami, Noelle, and Luck. Those are your 5 units. Pretty cool units. Yami's definitely my favorite character there. But let's talk about their upgrades. So here I have got all of the stats for the 5 units on their evolved versions. So this is their max potential once you've farmed all these difficult materials in these legend stages to get them evolved. Basically, you're going to end up with Asta, these versions of them. So let's just kind of go down the list. I'm not going to go in depth on every single unit because I'll make an in-depth video for each unit once I get them. But I just kind of want to talk to you guys about which ones I feel might be meta this update. So let's start with Asta. Asta has the best DPS in the game. That's considering crits, bleeds, everything like that. He is now the #1 best DPS in the game, if you don't consider Gojo Limitless upgrades as a thing. So Asta, basically insane 9k DPS at max level, max upgrade. That is with his average DPS. He actually could be higher than that if you rolled a good damage or SPA stat. The only thing that really holds Asta back is his range. So, well, he has kind of mid-range and his targeted circle is pretty small until upgrade 8, where he actually unlocks his cone, at which point he's an absolute menace. 60-degree cone, 25 or 26 range. Great unit there. Definitely could be meta, and once you get his relic, he's going to be even stronger. As far as I can tell, relics are really just a damage, like a percent damage buff. And they might even be rolled kind of like curses are. I'm not positive on that. It's a little bit hard to tell by what information I've been sent that's been data mined, but that's what I can see. Next up, we have Luck. So Luck's evolved form is pretty interesting. He has pretty solid stats. It's not as good as Asta. He does have a better AoE, and that it's a line. It's a pretty long 40 length by 7 width line, which is pretty similar to like Gojo's line. But the thing about Luck is that he actually has a buff. It is an interesting buff. It seems to be like a percent chance to get a 5% damage buff that can stack up to 5 times. So total, you could get 25% damage, additional damage, but it seems like it has a timeline of 9 seconds. So I'm not sure if that means, if his SPA is only 6, that would mean that you can only stack up to 10%. So I'm not sure if it's running like, or I'm not really sure how it works, but if you can max out that buff, if you can keep that stacked often, so you're basically getting 25% additional damage, then Luck would actually be just as good as Asta, if not better, because he has kind of a better AoE. So I'll have to actually unlock Luck's evolved form and take a look at how his self buff works. But potentially he could be meta depending on how that buff works. All right, next of all, let's look at Noelle. Noelle, here she is right here. Oh wait, no, that's not her. I took her out of my team, sorry. I took her out. You know why? Because she's hot garbage and I didn't want to level her anymore. I'm pretty mad. I only got 2 mythics this update, and they both were Noelle. And Noelle is honestly just the most underwhelming character this update. She has the worst damage. She has pretty much average range. She has a decent AoE circle. But the thing is, she doesn't have any cool thing aspect of her. She's like the same. She does the same DPS as Megami, but Megami has the cool debuff. Noelle has no debuff, no slow, no stun, no anything, no crit, no bleed. She's just average in every sense of the word. Definitely the worst unit this update. I would steer clear of her. She needs something to be a little bit better, and I don't think that's going to happen, which is unfortunate because, like I said, that's the only one I got 2 of. Next of all, we have Yami. Now, Yami has less DPS than Luck, less DPS than Asta. He has a better line, well, a longer line, but it's a little bit narrower. But the thing is, I've heard that Yami actually has shield break. Now, I don't have him myself in his evolved form, so I can't verify this. But if he does break shields, I mean, he's pretty much just going to replace Crush as the shield breaker. He has a really, because he's going to have amazing DPS, plus he's going to have a really super long line, which is going to be great to put right at the beginning of most maps, have like a pretty long line at the beginning. This one doesn't. The new map does not have a great line of sight early, at least for a very narrow line. But you can still, like, you could still place one Yami right here, one Yami like right here, and maybe one Yami like right here, and they would still be breaking, you know, pretty much all the shields, or maybe even just like one right here, one right here, and one right here. And for the most part, they're going to cover most of the grounds to break the shields. And yeah, so if he does break shields, he's probably going to be meta. If not, then he's just going to be like an above average unit. Still solid DPS, nothing to shirk at, still really good range and everything, but whether he's meta is going to depend on that. And then finally, we have Yuno. Now, Yuno is the only heal unit in this upgrade. And the cool thing about Yuno is that, I keep seeing Yuno. Yuno, apologies, tired. Yuno is actually a great unit, like all around. Okay, he has good range, he has a good AoE circle, he has good damage, and best of all, he is a heal unit. He is comparable to Erza Lightning, but here's the thing. He's actually going to be better than Erza Lightning, because once you unlock his once you unlock Yuno's, so basically both Yuno and Erza Lightning both deal 6.3k DPS at max level, max upgrade. However, Yuno costs about 3,000 to 4,000 yen less to actually max out. And once you unlock his relic, he's going to be even stronger than Erza. The only thing that Erza beats him out on is range. Erza has 40 range versus Yuno's 32. But this is still plenty for an air unit. So, I mean, pretty much Yuno's going to be, in my opinion, the premier magic air unit right now. Erza Lightning's still good because she does deal physical damage rather than magic damage. So like for Legend Stage 1, you would want to use Erza Lightning. For Legend Stage 2, you would want to use Jelly, who's magic, or Yuno or someone, or Perona. They both deal magic damage. So that is another interesting thing about this update. There is these magic type, or excuse me, damage types, which you have to be aware of. Every unit will have a primary damage type, which is either going to be physical or magic, and then they also might have a secondary type. I'm not going to go into them because I'll have to create a brand new video on that. But those are the 5 new units. I just want to make a quick video for you guys, kind of showcasing their stats. They're all pretty solid units that you should be happy about getting, except for maybe Noelle is the one that is probably the biggest disappointment of the bunch. But Yuno, I would be my first target, followed by either Asta or Yami. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Malo Albito, thanks for watching. Again, if you want to win a legendary or mythic skin, well, this video is going to be for a legendary skin. Post your Roblox username or your Discord username in the comments, as well as which skin you want to win. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Peace. I'm out of here.